What's up, y'all? I am in the lab. It's 3:30 in the morning. I went to the gym at midnight, so I'm now wired up and I'm here with y'all. And this is a impromptu stream as I get things set back up because I'm always kind of resetting, but now I'm really serious, more serious than ever about actually streaming and bringing content because it's just it's part of the business and part of like what we need to be doing as creators, bringing you guys
Allow myself to introduce myself.
into our processes and our worlds and all those things. And I'm happy to do that. Just had to get things set up the right way. So right now I'm in my old, not old, but old to me because I've been building this thing for a long time, iterating or whatever. This is the B-Way Labs, the virtual version. It's similar to what I. It's actually the same desk, same furniture in a lot of ways. Like that white desk right there is the same as that desk back there. And yeah, and the same desk I'm sitting at right now is right there. So I don't have the same chair. This one's cool, high tech. I forgot what. I got it from one of the Unreal kits I have. This is Ace the parrot. He's actually going to be a cyborg parrot. He's kind of a stand-in. As you see, I got the Transformers up there. Kind of matches up. I just kind of pre-visualized and also brought a lot of my life, stuff with me into this world. Computers everywhere, wide screen, curved screen. Definitely got that. Let's see. I can actually take y'all. Let's do this. I'm gonna take y'all into a real playback of it now. It's in game. I'm actually using controller, right? Got the girls in here dancing. I don't currently have. Oh no. Well, see, back in the day, this would have been a cool effect. Like you'd been kind of like a video game legend if you'd have found like the little secret level of how to get underneath the floor. But for me, it's just actually an error in how I built it, and I fell through the floor, and now if I jump out of here, I don't think there's any ground, and I'll keep falling. So, yeah, and actually, it's funny, right? Well, you can't zoom into him now. Camera's too far away, but he's actually talking because I have the face Unreal Live Link running right now on my iPad, which is positioned above the monitor, to have my character do a live lip sync. I use that a lot to animate my characters. Live Link, that is, to animate my 3D characters. There's a lot of cool AI technologies now for lip sync that I use too, but this is kind of, I guess, would be considered old school now. But as you can see, it's a little delayed. I think the feed is a little delayed, so don't mind lip sync being off on the character. That's an NDI thing. I think I might be able to fix that, but for now, just bear with that. All right, so yeah, I made this lab, and in this lab, let's see. Oops, controller. My camera's kind of wonky. Something blocking there. I think volume blocking there from when I had a character there. So now I have camera controls on here where I can zoom out using this mouse. Pretty cool. And as you can see, he's it's young B-Way. He actually has a B-Way Scorcese. He has a Instagram account, and he's kind of he's my art alter ego. He's me, but just inside the worlds that I create. So just think of it that way when you see him. I'm actually not sure what's in this vault yet. I haven't decided. We're gonna figure that out. Maybe y'all can help me write that story. This is a character from Cyber Arena. I forgot his name now. It'll come back to me. But if you go on I think I have some clips on YouTube. If not, I need to upload them because I made cinematics for all these Cyber Arena characters, which is a crypto-based fighting game where you can actually wager and bet and all that stuff. I don't recommend gambling. It's not what I'm into, but it's a part of that game. It's pretty cool. It's a good team of guys. They're actually based in Serbia, and I worked with them quite a bit last year. Good folks. Imperium Games. So yeah, check them out. So now here, this is like the music lab, right? So what we're gonna start doing soon is I'm gonna start playing beats and tracks of just people I'm working with, songs in progress. That's actually a character, well, a shell of a character. I don't want you to really see him because he's kind of looking real. What's the word they say these days? Cursed right now because he's not in a game format. Um, this is my robot cameraman named Camera Dude. In real life, I will have one of these guys soon. Like the robotics companies are working really like a breakneck pace to bring robots to all of us. Remember I told you that because it sounds weird now, but we're gonna have robots helping us and doing stuff around the house, whether you like it or not. They'll be delivering food. They'll be doing stuff, and just be ready for a lot of changes in the world. So anyway, yeah, this is the sound lab up here, and I actually call it Apex's lab because my boy Apex, he created the beat for 50 Cent's I Get Money, and me and him we partnered up on a lot of things. He produced some stuff for Prodigy and Mobb Deep, for Swiss Beats, for a few other people, for a lot of other people, and he's still doing his thing, making more tracks, sending them to me, and this lab really represents a couple of labs that we had over time. We had a lab in Williamsburg for a while, which was dope. It was like in a basement. We would just be down there, smoked out, playing beats all day, and kind of like this. And then we had a lab. Where was the other one at? Oh my god. Oh, I mean with Phase One, man. Shout out to Kyle, man. Shout out to Uncle Kyle. Phase One, man. Frank, all them. We had a lab over there, and like, man, that place was legendary. A lot of hits were made there. A lot of careers, like blossomed from there. Shout out to Cam, who went on to produce for Drake. You know what I'm saying? He got his start up in there. So many others used to be in there. And yeah, just a great time in my life. So this whole studio up here, now it was never this grimy looking. You know what I'm saying? So don't let me have them looking like it was this grimy looking, because it wasn't. But this does represent kind of that Midtown. To me, it's like a mix of Midtown New York, but also kind of the LA warehouse feel, which I spent some time in LA. Kind of in the warehouse thing, doing the warehouse thing, in that era, early 2000s and stuff. So shout out to Ray J and them, and shout out to the people I spent time with out there, man. Y'all were, I'll never forget that, man. California, man, nothing like it. LA, nothing like it, man. Been there a few times, spent a lot of time there, and look forward to going back soon. But I'm rambling, man. Just feeling good because I actually like that I have this set back up. I got a newer video card so I can record and stream, and what I'll be able to do is go in here and put my videos on the screen that we're talking about. And it could be current event stuff, we could talk about. We can do some reaction videos, which will be fun, about what's going on. And I also will talk about my projects that you may be familiar with, you may not be familiar with. I've just put a lot of time into the world of hip hop, and it's all for the love of the art. Really, sometimes we forget about what the roots of it are, and it's all about creativity and being resourceful. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what hip hop is at its roots, and of course, it's also a voice for the struggle and for the voiceless, and we shouldn't forget about that. It's been turned on a lot of other things, but to me, as a first generation kid of immigrants who, for me, hip hop was a way to learn language at a very dense rate. You know what I'm saying? The way the words and everything's put together, stories are woven and all that. I mean, you can ask my bro Tony G, man. Like, hip hop taught him English damn near. He said he learned English, in a fluent way by listening to hip hop records. You know what I'm saying? In the '90s, and now he became an A&R for 50 Cent. He gave him many hits. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Man. I was just bumping that the other day. The I'm the Man remix with Chris Brown, man. You need to put that on. If you ever feeling down about yourself, put that I'm the Man on, and just let that flow through you, man. Cause like, everybody can be the man if you really, really focus. It sounds corny, but it's true. I come from that era, the '80s, where they just say, "Yo, you can do whatever you want," and I believed it. And my mom believed in me, kind of like Kanye's mom believed in him. That's the type of mom I have. You know what I'm saying? Except I'm not gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? You can consider me the anti-Kanye, because like, God bless everybody, man. But I'm not. None of my shit will ever be rooted in like, in hatred and like just attention seeking stuff. But we ain't gonna get into all that. I want y'all to take a look at the lab and the details here. I want you to take a look at that W up there, that helmet up there. Okay, the helmet represents the Washington Commanders. Why? Even the jersey represents the Commanders, the Redskins, the Washington football team, whatever you want to call it. Because that's my squad. It's always been my squad. Even when they were bad, they were my squad. Even when they were great, of course they were my squad. Because that's when I was a little boy. And my mom, we were home. Pops was getting it, doing real estate. We're in the living room. We watching Joe Theismann. Just watching Super Bowl after Super Bowl. Joe Theismann. And then it's Doug Williams making history. And then it's Mark Rippon coming out of nowhere and just having one of the greatest seasons ever for any team ever. And I'll dispute that with any of you wannabe sports heads that want to forget about the 91 Washington team. Like, forget it. Like, football people know that's one of the best teams to ever lay it down on the field. So that's what I was schooled on. That's the brand of excellence that was around me sports wise, as you know, as my mentality was formulated as a young guy. So that's why I wear this number 7. My mom told me she loved, or that the number 7 was a lucky number, and that she saw Joe Theismann winning, and she's screaming in front of the TV, and I'm just a little boy sitting there with moms, and we just watching all this. And then me and my best friends growing up, like, we were all into it. We used to go to each other's house and watch these games, and then we suit up and play football and pretend we were those guys. So that's what that is, you know what I'm saying? That's where that comes from, and it's part of what I do. Like, that's why everything I'm into is blended into the scene you're looking at right here, virtually reality either way. To me, it's not that much different. I mean, I don't have a pet baby dragon in real life yet, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah. So one of the main reasons I actually said let's go in here is the server room, bro. I mean, cursed characters. Sorry, there's some cursed characters in here. Okay, like this was, and don't think I just have like a bunch of random girls in here. There was actually for another video shoot, so they're actually in there as B-roll characters for another song video I'm working on. Shout out to Dyson Alexander. I've been doing this video for a really long time because I kind of keep switching styles and ideas, and it's been dragging, and I really need to lock in on it. And like this is part of my process, like just getting back into my 3D world. As you can see, I have once again gone into an area I'm not supposed to go into because I haven't finished building this level. This is Unreal Engine, by the way, if you guys are curious. Y'all hit me in the comments and tell me if y'all want me to get more into the nitty gritty and the how-tos of this stuff. I'm down, man. I used to be, I came up in that era of the game is to be sold, not to be told. And back then there was no way to sell game, but now selling game is the thing, by way of YouTube or monetization, TikTok, whatever. But we can create worlds, man. I mean, if I'm living proof of anything, man, it's like you can create whatever you want, and I'm self-taught with this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I look it up and I figure it out, and it's always been that way. I always was able to find great mentors online somehow. From the IRC days, I had OGs like literally mailing me software. They won't get in trouble for it now, but they were mailing me software to learn, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that, was hard to get, or, that you had to be in a certain school to do it. Now, if you look at my character, here's a cheat code, right? He's actually got lights linked to him built in, so that he has kind of a 3-point or 2-point light setup on him at all times, and that's a trick to make your characters just look a little more lively. If you're doing like a real-time third-person setup like this, link some lights to your character, and that way you can always have them popping out, on screen. I need to add more like moves to him, just like so he can like express and emote and all that, because he's kind of static. I mean, he can jump and roll, and I think I just killed him. Nope. Okay, he's alright. He went ragdoll for a second, but I thought he was about to go over the edge. Once he goes over the edge, guys, I gotta reset it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. So just kind of a reintroduction. Really nothing. I'm just gonna post this up, whatever, rambling. But y'all tell me, man. YouTube Live, Twitch. Tell me what to do, man. I think this is a value. I mean, because a lot of younger artists hip hop artists still come to me for music videos, and y'all can call me Uncle B-Way if you want. I don't care. You know, I'm older. I'm not much older, so it's all good. But they come to me wanting visuals. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are gumming up the game, saying they can do everything because AI can, enable them to prompt a few pictures. But and I'm gonna show y'all some AI stuff too, of course. Like I'm really deep into that. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I focused on before the AI revolution, which I've actually been focused on for the last year also. So now I'm bringing it all together from 3D to AI to mixtures of it to do all kinds of shows. So I did stuff with Kevin Hart, Money Man, a lot of people over time. E40. I just been kind of quiet. Just been really focusing on family, and man, they're my motivation. But also I want to you guys are my motivation too, though. The people that like my work, that know it, that support it. Y'all are definitely my motivation as well, and I'm definitely back as far as talking to y'all and trying to bring more content as much as possible. So to anyone listening out there, hopefully it's this resonates for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try to upload this on my Instagram thing and maybe build a subscriber base. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, this is B-Way. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Let's see, and catch up with y'all, man. But let me know what y'all want to talk about. Let me know the formula. But I do have some programming coming. I'm not gonna just wait. You know what I'm saying? So it's really real. You know what I'm saying? This is just a good warm up. About to get into some animation now with some other projects. I got LL Cool J on deck. Shout out to Kirk Frazier. I got Dyson. We gotta wrap that up. I got Money Man and Carlito Dillinger. Really good folks. Shout out to Mike. Man, I am so lucky and blessed to be working with dope ass hip hop artists. For the majority of my life at this point. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going. All right. So y'all tune in, man. It's B-Way. Art, inspiration, a little bit of critical commentary, some laughs, hopefully, a little bit of sports, a little bit of industry stories, a little bit of video game stories. I worked in the video game industry really early in my career, but with some legendary people at a legendary company. So we'll get into that at some point. Show you some of the old work, maybe take some of the old work, remix it with AI. We're gonna get into all that. So if any of y'all made it 17 minutes into this stream, bring up one of those topics. Tell me what y'all want to see, and I'll shout y'all out first when I make that, and maybe we'll get you on the stream and talk to you. This is wide open. I'm just getting set up. I want to have y'all in these windows with me talking, and I'm trying to reconnect to the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I love this game, so and I love y'all. So see y'all later, man. B-Way out.